Hi guys, this is week 4. This week I decided that I started flossing and I decided to make a video on flossing. We're again in my lovely bathroom, which is really small. I just started flossing maybe a week ago, half a week. It hasn't been, I think Monday I started. So it hasn't been that long. I will put a disclaimer, I'm not an expert at it, but I feel like I have a good concept of it. I did go online and I was looking at flossing, how to floss. Yeah, I just got done with daycare, so you have to forget my mind's gone. Implants. So I looked. And you have videos from dentist office, or you have videos from the company that makes the floss. But I want real people. That's what I want. I don't want to see a dentist flossing somebody's teeth that has implants. I want to see a person that has them flossing their own teeth. And I didn't look really hard, but with what I saw so far, I did not find any. And so this is one of the reasons I'm doing this, is so that if anybody out there wants to see a real person flossing their fixed bridges, that's what I'm going to do today. I have to say, it was so funny today on Facebook. Like I said, I belong on 4 groups that deal with implants or dentures or something. And somebody wrote to me on Facebook and asked me if I worked for GOPA, and how, because I'm always commenting all the time, and how they would like a real person, not somebody that works for them. And I just laughed. I thought that was the best compliment at all, is what I thought. And of course I told them that I only found them, GOPA, about a month ago. I do not work for them at all. I am just a very, very highly satisfied customer of theirs. And because I believe in what they do, I want to share with everybody, And if somebody has a question, if I can answer it, I'm going to answer it to help them out. A lot of the answers to questions are on their website. And so if you read their website and you go to www.g4, letter G, so G4 by GOPA.com, you will see their website. And if you go through it all, a lot of that will answer your questions, just like it did with me. And so when I had my phone consultation, I really had no questions because they were all answered by the website. Their website is very, very thorough. If you go through it all, it's very thorough. Watch all the videos, read all the comments. Just go through it. So, like I said, we're going to do flossing. I know that from the dentist, I got this one kind of floss. Let me pull it out. Ugh. So I got this Polysoft or Proxy Soft, and I haven't used it yet. My daughter just got her braces off, and of course she used the Oral-B, the Super Floss. And I think they're the same. I haven't opened, but I'm almost positive they're the same. And so I'll be using this until it runs out. So we're going to use this. I have been able to floss all around. At first, I did my bottoms, and I couldn't do my tops. Bottoms, I feel, are the easiest. because it's easy to pull down versus lift up. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So hopefully you'll be able to see it. I'm looking in a mirror that has the magnifying glass on it, or magnifying mirror, so that I can see better on what I'm doing, and hopefully you guys will be able to see me also as I'm doing it. The super flosses, they're long, and they have this piece here, which is pretty stiff, kind of like a needle, you know, not a sharp one, of course, but, and then they have this piece of floss here that is spongy, and then down here is regular floss. The regular floss, of course, I'm not going to use because I don't have any teeth to go in between. You want to use the spongy on your implants. And down below, you have to use this, or I'm sure there's other stuff out on the market though, but you have to use this in order to get it through. You cannot use, well, I guess you could try the regular floss, but you're going to have a harder time. So we're going to use this. So what I have noticed yesterday is if I do the top first, it's easier because after a while you just want to use one, and so after a while it gets wet and soggy, and so it's harder to floss up on top and get it through versus the bottom. On top, you might gag a little because it's a really weird feeling, especially on top, because of course you have your bridge, but then for fixed, permanent screw-in teeth, bridges, you have a little kind of lip right underneath where your ridge is, and then of course it does not cover the palate. So where it's, I've been trying to describe this, and other people have for other people, you know, for others, but of course if you put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, it goes up kind of like the inside of a spoon. So that's your palate. So you should not have anything on the palate, but you have a tiny ridge right where your teeth normally sit, because of course you have to have something there to keep your teeth in and for them to screw your teeth on. So we're going through, and then it has to go through that little ridge and then out. It reminds me when people snort a noodle up their nose, and those that can bring it out their mouth and they go back and forth. I don't know if you've ever seen that or not. It's really gross. But it reminds me kind of that. I've learned you want to use your tongue to grab the floss. And so your tongue's going to play a very important part, because especially on top, it's going to start kind of feeling like you have hair there. You're going to want to get rid of it. Your tongue is trying to find where it is. You could start gagging because of that. And so basically what you want to do is, as you thread it, keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. And then as it's coming through, push the thread here out. And then you can grab it. Okay, it seems harder than what it really is. So hopefully you'll see as I do it. I just need to see really close. So we'll do the front. So just lift up a little, okay, and thread it through. Okay, it's going through. Tongue, and it's through. Okay, go to the sponge and go back and kind of saw a little, and the other way. Okay, and saw a little, and then pull it out. And so you're going back and forth to get all the, if there's any food in there, and you want to kind of go around those bridges or the implants. Okay. Yeah, and like I said, that's where you keep your tongue up and push the thread part out so you can grab it. Otherwise, you're going to have it all over the place. Okay, so now we're going to do, I have 4 implants on top and 4 on the bottom. So now I did up here, we have an implant here and one here. And you can see, I don't know if you can see very well, but if you look, you can see a lot of times your implants, because they cannot be all the way to your gum because you have to clean them, since you can't take them out. And so you can see those implants and where you need to thread. Make sure when you're threading, try to find kind of like a hole, a gap, that could go really easily in, is what you want to do. Okay, so my next one, my implant's around here, so I'm going to go in here. Okay. And sometimes, like I said, the top takes a lot longer getting it through. And watch today, because I'm doing this, it's really going to take a long time. Okay. Oh, let me find. Okay. Get your tongue. Okay. There we go. I didn't have it all the way. My tongue was just not getting it. Okay, so you want to go towards your implant, saw kind of, go back, and saw. Okay, and pull through. That's simple. The back is really easy because there's no implant at the very end. So it's just like regular flossing. Pull it back and then pull it through and floss your implant. So we're going, you want to hold it like you normally do with flossing. Go all the way in the back, bring it through, and floss with kind of a sawing motion your implant. Okay, now we'll do the other side. Find your implant where it is. Okay. This one I was having a hard time today. There's my thread. Go, saw, go to the next implant, saw. Okay, bring it through. I would not bring it through this way because it's so long. Okay, same thing. Go in the back, hold it like you normally would. Go in the back. Put it through and saw that implant. Okay, so the top's done. Very simple. Very, very simple. Okay, now the bottom, same thing. You can see my implant's better on the bottom. Can you see? I don't know if you can see. There's one right there. There's one right there. Okay, and then there's one right here and one over here. And if you cannot understand me because my fingers are in my mouth, okay. Okay, so we're gonna go bottom through, and now tongue is gonna be down and push the thread up. So, like I said, you want to use your tongue to get that thread so you can grab it. Get all the saliva. Swallow your saliva. Okay. So, tongue. And there you go. Okay, pull it. Saw. Pull it. Saw. And through. Okay, same thing. Find your implants. So I just did here, so I'm right here. There you go. Maybe not. I thought I got it. Okay, try it again. Okay, here we go. Tongue. Okay. Oh, it came out. I had it. I had to push it through for some reason. I had a hard time pushing it through. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, where are you going? Of course. It's going to give me a hard time for one of them. I thought the top, but the bottom is going to give me a hard time. Okay, here we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, implant, saw, other, and saw. And these implants are pretty close together. They're not that far apart. Same, you will take it regular. Go in the back, slide it through, and saw with your implant. Okay, so all we need is just one more. Well, two more, this side. Okay, see the implant, go on the other side. Use your tongue. Okay, thought. Go. And pull through. Okay, last one, simple again, is just slide it through the back. And saw. There you go. So we flossed our whole mouth. Doesn't take long. With practice, you get better. like I said, use that tongue to push up um, my little dead floss now. To push up so-called the needle. I'll call it a needle because I sew. So to push it up so you can grab it instead of having your whole hand in your mouth, you know, and that's where you're going to get a lot of slobber and stuff, drool, as you're doing it. Use your tongue and push it forward. Keep on pushing the floss in until your tongue can bring it up and you can grab it really easy. It's really easy to grab. Of course, before you floss on each one, get your swallow really well, get your saliva all out of there. So kind of, so you don't have a whole lot of saliva and you're not going to be drooling. I don't. Once in a while I will drool, but not that often. I was quite surprised that I didn't. And I think a lot of it is just because I'm always kind of slurping in. And that's what you want to do. Very simple. One suggestion that my dentist mentioned, and I haven't tried it yet, is to take some mouthwash, whatever mouthwash, and you can put it a little bit in a cup, a Dixie cup, and then stick this whole thing and soak it, and then do it. Floss your teeth. So you have the mouthwash helping. I haven't done it because my tongue is so weird. So weird. Like I said, I can't even eat ranch dressing or ketchup, or almost everything is hot because my taste buds for some reason changed a long time ago. And so mouthwash is really, really hot to me. And I can't stand it. It's so hot. And so I have not, I've tried, and I get the alcohol free, because when I don't drink alcohol, and I don't want it in my body even though I'm not swallowing, but also because it's like, okay, alcohol free, it's not going to be as hot, but it still is. It still is. This one here that I bought is, of course, 0 alcohol, and it's coconut lime blend. And I thought, oh, okay, that should be soothing. No, not for me. It's hot. My daughter can do it, but yeah, it's too much for me. So, there you go on flossing. Like I said, I'm not an expert. If you want to watch this, great. Do it. If you don't, go ahead, move on. You know, it's not going to hurt me. I'm just doing it for those that really want it and can use it. So, yeah, if you don't want it, that's fine. So go ahead if you want to leave a comment. If you have a question, go ahead and ask. I'm always looking to see. Subscribe. I do these weekly right now, and of course as I get further in, I'll probably do less and less, but yeah, still keep you updated year to year also. So yeah, if there's anything you want to see, anything you want to know, leave it in the comment box and let me know, and I'll do it, because I'm kind of running out of things. I'm trying to cover as much as I can for you guys that either are going to do this to get a new smile, or that have got a new smile and you're pretty new to it. I am not, like I said, an expert, but for some reason this is all coming really easy for me, and I'm really, really surprised. Really surprised. So yeah, so I think, unless I hear from you guys next week, maybe we'll talk about food and foods we can eat, you know, and how to eat and what to eat, and maybe we'll do that next week, with my jelly beans that I had, my jelly bellies. So yeah, so that's it for this week. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Guys, keep on smiling, and these teeth are very, very worth it. Very worth it. Okay, we'll talk to you later. Bye.